Alright, so we're making a how to ride, like a beginner's video. My girlfriend's been begging to know, and I figured I could knock out two birds with one stone by uploading a video on it. So I'm not really going to talk much, we'll just immediately get right into it. So here we have a 2023 Honda Grom. All motorcycles will be the same as far as where brakes are located, clutch and all that. So down here is the rear brake. It's always going to be the rear brake on this side, on the right hand side with the right foot. Up here is the front brake, always going to be the front brake, always on the right hand side. Right here is the throttle. This controls how fast you go, just like a car. You know, it's the accelerator pedal. Instead on a motorcycle, it's a little twisty deal. Over here is the clutch. If you've driven anything manual, you'll know how that works. If not, that's completely fine. I'll be demonstrating how that works in this video. And down here is the shifter. Of course, if you've driven any manual car, you kind of know what that does. You know, that controls, you know, what gear you're in. So first off, if you don't know how to ride a bicycle, go learn how to ride a bicycle. So there you can, you know, kind of understand the balance and how to stay upright and not, you know, just go crash, because there's no point in going to lay over a $3,000 motorcycle when you go lay over, you know, a $100 bike. So learn that first. Whenever you get that down, perfect. If you have any riding experience as far as dirt bikes or four-wheelers, that puts you one step ahead of everything. So you go ahead and hop on the machine. Some motorcycles are different. You have to pull the clutch in to start. Down here's the start. Pretty simple. We're currently in neutral. Right here kills it. So that'll kill it. Had to start it up again. Perfect. Don't forget the kickstand is down. Okay, that is important, because if I go ahead and click it in gear, it will kill it because the kickstand's down. Not all bikes do that. It's really handy. It's a safety feature, so you don't, you know, go turn and hit the kickstand and lay it over. Now, before we you know, start riding, you have to understand that you have to be confident. You cannot plan on crashing. That's the biggest thing. If you're afraid, well then, you know, go, not obviously in gravel, but go in an empty parking lot and practice. You cannot be afraid. Okay, this machine will only do what it tells you to do. That is like the biggest thing that everybody's afraid of. They're like, well, what if it wheelies? You know, what if the brakes? That's all on you. That's how you control it. That's the biggest thing. So we go ahead and start it up again. I have a gear indicator right here, so I can, you know, like go to second, third, fourth, fifth. So neutral. Okay, I'll show this diagram here. It kind of explains everything. It's 1 down and 4 up, because it's a 5-speed Grom, has 5 gears. A lot of the bigger bikes, Harleys and stuff, they have 6 speeds. So it's 1 down, 5 up. Okay, so now that we kind of understand on how the gearing works, now it's time to apply it. So since neutral is right above first, we're going to pull the clutch in. The clutch is pretty much, if you need to shift, if you need to start going, that's what this guy's for. Like I said, if you've driven anything manual, if you drive dirt bikes, four-wheelers, that's great, you know how that works. So we'll pull this in and click down, and that will put us in first gear. Okay, so now that we're in first gear, we can slowly let out on the clutch, and you'll hear it kind of bog down, and see how it's trying to go, and it'll start going. You just nice and easy let out on the clutch. And see, look, I don't even have to give it gas. But if I let out on it too quick, it will die. That's okay. This is, you need to practice, so you need to be good at that, be fluent with that. Practice makes perfect when it comes to this. You cannot get frustrated. So we can just nice and easily let out on the clutch, and it'll just start rolling. Don't even have to give it gas. See? But most of the time when you do this, as you're letting out, you want to slightly give it a little bit of gas. And then whenever you're going, you can just completely let go of the clutch. And see, now that you're cruising, look, it's fine. But if you go to slow down, you have to pull the clutch in, because if you don't, it will kill it. So demonstrating that again, you slowly let on the clutch. You see how it's kind of moving, kind of bogging down. And at the same time, you're going to give it a little bit of gas. And then see, you get going. And see, now that you're here, just kind of get familiar with, you know, pulling in the clutch, coming to a stop, and redoing it again. Now, whenever you got that down and are fluent with, you know, stopping and going using the clutch, now we can learn how to shift. So now we're referring back to the diagram. We're currently in first gear, and you can see all the other gears are above first. So when we go to shift, you know, when we going fast, middle RPMs, we don't want to shift like all the way down here. we really don't want to ramp it out too much. So somewhere in between, right about here, okay, you're going to pull the clutch in, click up, and now you're in second. And see, now you're going a little bit faster. Same thing, pull the clutch in, click up, now you're in third. And so forth. To downshift, pull the clutch in, click down, now you're in second. Same when we go to first, pull the clutch in, downshift, go into first. It's pretty simple. I'll show that again here. So, you know, just kind of get the RPM kind of in the middle, pull clutch in, shift up, we're in second, third, fourth, I'm just gonna do fifth right here, fifth, and then look, that's all the gears. I know that video is short, but I feel like those are all things you have to practice and learn and be good at before even attempting to go on the street, because those are all very basic things. If you guys really like this video, I can make one, you know, introduction to the public road, because riding this is a lot different than riding one of those on the street, believe it or not. So yeah, it's a whole nother, you know, thing to learn before going on the road. But yeah, just get good at everything listed in this video, and yeah, and then you will successfully know how to operate a motorcycle. Successfully operate, sorry. But yeah, that's all. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nothing much, just wanted to make something really quick and showing you guys how to operate the vehicle. So yeah, thanks.